Salutations wet shavers, Spencer here, back for a shave video. So today we're finally going to be using the Reyes 204 with a 30mm bore from Whip Dog, re-knotted by Reyes Restores. R-E-Y-E-S Restores. Check him out on Instagram. He's done some ridiculous looking vintage brushes. Now this has probably been soaking for 10-15 minutes, and that's it there. It's a low lofted bore. I'll show you it next to my 2000, the Simode 2000, which I'm pretty sure is like a 24mm. So as you can see, this is more Omega style in that it doesn't bloom as much. That Simode blooms really well, it comes out like a fan, but the Omega Professional, as you can see, doesn't really splay out much. It sort of holds its rigidity quite well. This will be the same because it's super dense and it's low loft. I did get a message from JR yesterday because I mentioned the loft and how it would be for backbone. It's actually, you know, really easy to splay on the face, but it is a small splay, as you can see. It's barely broken in, that's why it's very, you know, sort of munted looking at the moment. Once it's broken in, it'll be great. Most bores are like this anyway. And I also had a comment from Nav M, as you'll see him in comments on YouTube from me, Chris, and a couple of other YouTubers. Wanted me to use this Fine American Blend. So we'll be using that today. Oh, fantastic American barbershop scent. It's just gorgeous. And we'll be pairing it up probably with just a balm. I'm not sure. I may use a splash, but the scent is fantastic, and as you'll see, the lather is fantastic as well. I'm going to bowl lather with this one. So we've got my big scuttle. I won't fill it with hot water. I'll just go as is. We'll load the brush first. Give it a toss. And this has been pressed into a stray whisker tub. Who did I buy this from? Someone on the Paste and Cut forums. And as you can see, this handle is just so awesome. I love these style handles. I still can't believe it. Tony was like, had one guess of the brush and got it right in the first go, and I'm like, you'll see. He was like, but don't tell me. I was like, no, I won't. It's alright. Awesome, getting a nice big load in it. Beauty. Might load it a little bit wetter. Oh, it's such like a powdery, just a super nice powdery barbershop scent. It's gorgeous. I love this soap. All of Fine's soaps that I've tried have been phenomenal, like really, really good stuff. Alright, so what I do is I normally just put in a little bit of hot water in the bottom of the sink, close that up, quick dab in the water and just go with the bowl. Paste it around the outsides. Already when it's dry, it's got a glistening look to it. Cool thing with bore brushes, you can be so rough with these. People would argue that you can't be, but you can. Awesome. Getting a fantastic lather starting to come out. It's already starting to glossen up heaps. Now the reason why I'm bowl lathering, what I find with bore brushes, because they haven't gotten used to absorbing and releasing water, because boar hairs are the only fibre that actually legitimately absorbs water. Hence why a lot of people say that it eats lather, but it's not broken in yet. badgers retain water and then need to be broken in to help retain that water. But boar brushes, they actually absorb water. So they need to be conditioned, they need to be, washed, they need to be cleaned, everything, and then just absolutely hammered with soaps. You gotta hammer these things. It's awesome. I love doing it. I love breaking in brushes. You get them at the start, they're so scritchy, and this one actually, surprisingly, isn't at all scritchy though. Reminds me of my Samogue. I think so far I prefer my Samogue though, but the look of this is just awesome. Beautiful lather starting to appear. And Andy, the Northern Shaver, gave me a shout out on his video. Thank you, mate. It means so much. I've already had someone comment saying that they came from Andy's channel. Red Island Shaver, I think. So thank you for that, mate. I've thrown you a subscription as well. Start watching one of your videos. Fuck, there's so many people to watch nowadays. And the glistening on this is just awesome. You can't even see it with this. Hold on. Let me just darken that down a little bit. Yeah, just awesome. And it can still take more water just because I loaded this brush so heavily. But yeah, I love breaking in my boar brushes. They're a load of fun. Awesome. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're there. And today we're going to be using the Gem G-Bar. But today's mainly a review of the brush. Reyes Restores brush. Tony, I know you love this handle style. You should hit up JR. He'll set you up with something. Doesn't have to be this knot, doesn't have to be this handle, but along those lines. And I have rinsed my face with warm water. And that feels great. Holy crap. This actually has right on no scritch at all. Holy shit. It's not even broken in. Has the same scrubbing effect, pretty much identical to my MV Shaves Ultra Fan. Not even joking. If I close my eyes and you went like that, upon feel, I'd say it feels like the MV Shaves. The synthetic Ultra Fan. Who's supplied by Peter Wolf at Wolf Whiskers. I've had a few people ask me if I'm on the waiting list. Nah, I've already got like 4 brushes. No, I'm waiting for Milton to send me a picture of, I'm pretty sure he's turning my brush on Monday. He's obviously just been really busy. I'm not too fussed. I'm in no rush. I've got this bad boy to break in now, so I'm sweet. One day's growth. We're going to do the same. Maybe 2 passes, 2 lathers, but we'll see. First time using the G-Bar, the Gem G-Bar. It's got a third use gem blade or something. I'm not counting the gems anymore, or the Kais. Oh my god. That feels great. That's already the best gem that I've got. I've only got 3, but I have a Micromatic open comb, and I have a 1912. Oh, that feels comfortable as because of that lip. Just hold it like that. Really, really nice little shape of this already. So this was also given to me by JR. At Reyes for stores. Just as a gift because we'd been talking online for a little bit. The reason why this brush started being made was because we were talking about brushes and he told me that he was, starting to do vintage reknots. I was like, oh sweet. So I checked out his page and sure enough he's doing some awesome work. So we'd been talking for a little bit, talking about handles and all that. Me just sending ones I like and him trying not to get into vintage shaving brushes, otherwise he wouldn't make any money because he's making too many for himself. Just totally true. I mean, you'd just get addicted to it then. You'd be making all these damn brushes for yourself and nothing for anyone else. Just like, oh yeah, I've just bought this handle. Can I buy it? Nah, I'll make one for myself, thanks. That'd be me, I reckon. That G-bar's feeling great. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, and we were talking about handles and stuff. And then, I don't know, we went quiet for a little bit. And then I get a message from him just like, do you know anyone that does like a 30mm bore? And I was like, actually, yeah. He was like, oh really, send us a link. So I did. And he was like, thank you so much, rah rah. And I was like, oh, I've been thinking about doing a custom bore or something in like a rubber set style handle. And he sent a picture of one that he had done. And I was like, what? And I'm realising that I'm saying like so often, like a teenage girl. So I said to him, mate, that is spot on. He was like, yeah, I could. I'll say it again. And he said, yeah, I could make you one as well and throw that 30mm bore in there. Yeah, sure, go for it. So sure enough, he did. A lot quicker than I thought he was going to. He was like, I don't fuck around. He's like, I get shit done. And I was like, ah, legend. Awesome service from that guy. So if you're interested in vintage handles at all, or just getting something re-knotted, throw him a message. Awesome guy. We're going to go cross grain. As you can see, super light to the touch. Really nice. Heap of blade feel on this one. Feels good. Yeah, it's like just that vintage blade feel. It's really nice. Hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Really, really nice. Wow. Good shave. I'm loving these 2-pass shaves. I'm sorry if you're not enjoying the 2 passes as much, but I am. Especially now doing daily shaves. 3 passes just a little bit much, but that is... yeah, that's really nice. I think I will go with the splash for this one. Oh yeah. Post-shave feel is okay. It's not like, definitely not like Mitchell's Wool Fat or APR for me. But it's definitely not like poor. It doesn't feel dried out. It still feels moist, moisturized, as you can probably see. It smells great. I love the scent of this. Definitely one of my favorite scents. Most of my favorite scents are barbershop style scents. That one, Gondolier by PAA, it's fantastic as well. Let's see after 2 passes how much lather's in the brush. I don't think a lot. Ah, it's enough for a 3rd pass, so I'm actually surprised about that considering how short the loft is. So that's, for me, very impressive. Really nice. So the brush itself actually doing better than I thought it was going to today. So really nice. I can't wait to break it in. It's going to be just awesome. Can't wait to get those split ends on there. Alright. Gonna go Allen block. We'll probably still get more some stings out of this. Just with the daily shaves, my skin's still getting used to it because I was only shaving every 2-3 days. Some spots. Really nice. Face is starting to clear up after I did the 2 against the grain shaves in 2 days. I didn't expect it to go well with my skin. I didn't expect it, but I had days off after, so I didn't mind as much. That's why I tested it. Just said I'll just see how much my skin can take, and it took about just as much as I thought it would. Maybe even a little bit more. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I was expecting massive flare-ups on my neck, but it wasn't actually too bad. I actually got it more here, as you can see, but still had worse with cartridges. I've always had worse with cartridges. Alright, alum seeping in nice. We're going to go with their awesome aftershave, which the fine aftershaves are definitely right up the top for me. And one reason, menthol. Nomeo and Lee, mate, you got to get your hands on some. Cold water rinse. Oh, before I do that, witch hazel. And then we'll run through what we use today. Also, to help break in the brush, I use this. This is a Stray Whisker Shave Brush Cleaner. So all you do is put it in about a teaspoon into a little mug, which I normally use this one. After this, I'm going to help break in my shave mac again. I'll just use that with the same soap and just lather it in a bowl. That's how I help break in my brushes. And you just sort of froth it around a little bit with a touch of water, so it sort of froths up. You get it through the tips, and then you just fill up the mug with hot water just up to the ends of the bristles, not to the handle. Don't ever soak the brush over the handle. Whenever I soak a brush, it goes to about here. Basically, the tips that you use in a shave. Even up here, it gets up to the glue and also to the end of the base of the knot. And it's not like a short-term thing, it's not just going to break, but over the long term, it'll probably accelerate the aging, I'd say. Phase Witch Hazel, original, the only one that I've used. Haven't really used much else, to be honest. I haven't got any others. So I think soon I'm going to be trying to get more software. Oive is selling me some Soap Commander, because I've been wanting some more Soap Commander stuff. Because I absolutely was over the moon with Vision that I got from another Cut Above with Chris. Bought it when he was doing like a shave den clearance. I might have to do one soon, I think. Just get rid of some stuff that I'm not using as often. So let's just dry off this brush. No hair loss on that shave. I did lather it up yesterday, and in the lather I think I lost one, and then as I was drying it off, there we are. As I was drying it off, I lost 3 or 4, but only one so far. Awesome, look at that. Beauty, what a killer little brush. It's killer dense in the middle too. Like on the outside you got these little sprawly bits out here, but once it breaks in, it'll just help open up a little bit, and it should sit nicely out. Great feeling knot though, feels fantastic. Really happy with that one today actually. And then we got Fine Accoutrements, or is it Fine Accoutrements? I don't know. Yes, it is Fine Accoutrements. So in here there's alcohol, water, fragrance, and menthol. That's it. So I don't normally shake after shaves, but I don't know. Just felt like a shaker today. Oh Jesus, that's way too much. So I've just put a heap in my hand there. Oh, this menthol is going to feel great. You get the alcohol sting. Oh yeah. Nice alcohol burn. And then the scent comes through out of the alcohol. And then the menthol. Oh yeah. And post-shave feel on these are fantastic. They don't dry out your skin for me. Oh, fantastic shave today, guys. Absolutely fantastic. So today we used the rubber set 200 for hit up JR over on his Instagram if you're looking for something. Reyes Restores. Reyes Restores. And just, I'm stoked with that brush, it's awesome. I've already been thinking of other ones. God, kill me. Kill me now. So today, Fine Accoutrements American Blend for Nav M out there, mate. It's a fantastic soap. I'm pretty sure it was Nav M. Fuck. Shoot me down again if it wasn't, but I'm pretty sure it is. And then we use the Aftershave Splash by Fine. And we also use the Thayer's Witch Hazel Original. And a little bit of the Osmo Alum Block, which has never slipped out of my hands, Zach. He put the rubber band on, and then as he was explaining that it never slips, it almost slipped out of his hand because it hit the back of his ear. And he smashed the shit out of a mole on the back of his head. That thing bled like crazy. Which was awesome to see, thank you for that. Just made my day that little bit better. Awesome, so that was a great shave. Way to make a 2-pass shave last almost half an hour. I hope it was alright. Hopefully it doesn't string out too long for you guys. Take care, stay safe, and stay positive Let's do that again. Stay positive, everyone, and keep smiling. See you later. Take care.